everybody, you're watching Cole the Cornstar.
You guys hear all these birds?
They're all telling you guys not to forget to like the video.
Oh, it is a brisk morning out. I am in the Hyundai getting it warmed up. I just got done greasing it, checking all fluids. So I figured, well, Cole's doing some work at home there, and I'm sure he's doing some editing. I will run the machine for a while.
Let's go for a ride. Looks like I'm gonna have to run the excavator again today. That job's just the worst. Totally kidding. Running the excavator is awesome. Dad beat me out to the excavator this morning, so he's been running it for the past couple hours. I'm bringing him out field now, and then we'll switch places, but I want to show you guys something real quick. By the way, I apologize if there's any wind noise. Pretty breezy today. I want to show you guys my plans for our fields. So a lot of our fields have fences like this. It's pretty easy for us to tell that this serves absolutely no purpose. So not only do I want to tear all the trees out of all of our fence lines in our farms, I also want to take out these old fences. What happens is birds land on these wires and then they go number 2 and then they end up planting seeds and then those trees grow right around the fence. So not only do our fields look a lot nicer when there's no fences and trees in them, it also serves a lot of functionality. Combines and barbed wire fences don't mix. Steel posts and $2,000 tires don't mix. Trees rubbing on paint don't mix. And trees competing with crops don't mix. What about when all your fences are out and all your trees are out? Then your farms are gonna be perfect, right? Wrong. Got something else to show you. You guys see this strip of grass through the middle of our field? This is what we call a waterway. So the purpose of a waterway is just as it sounds, a way for the water. So since we're on a nice hill here, when it rains, a lot of water comes down to this low spot and then it all runs down in one area. So we plant waterways so that when the water does run on it, the grass holds all the soil in place. However, this waterway, as well as a lot of the waterways here on Cornstar Farms, are no longer good. You guys see this ravine on the side? That means water's not running down the grass where it's supposed to, it's running along the edge. Not only is this annoying, it also adds to erosion and it robs the efficiency from our field. This particular waterway has a little dip on both sides, meaning when we're planting, we have to plant end rows around this waterway instead of just being able to plant and harvest straight through. And we have several fields like this, so once we get all the trees out, once we get all the fences out and get all that stuff nice and cleaned up, then I want to start reshaping waterways so that way we can increase the efficiency of our fields and we can stop some extra soil erosion that doesn't need to happen.
Hey there, Cole. Got in one spot I thought I was gonna get stuck in. Cole just came out and switched with me, so he's gonna run the excavator. I'm gonna jump in switching pickups with him, and I'm gonna run back home. It's lunchtime. I think down the road, the fire department is practicing burning some grass off in a field, which is really neat that they can do that. Phone camera is falling over. Well, I'm gonna jump in the truck, time to run home and eat, and then I think after that we're gonna try to get not the excavator. Try to get the sprayer out of the corner of the shop so we can get that ready to check over quick and get ready to start spraying hopefully in a few days. I'm having a heck of a time holding this camera today, so apologize if I'm like all over the place. We did take this planter out yesterday, try to adjust it a little bit. As you can see, the dirt was a little bit sticky yet. I'm guessing maybe the middle of the week, so probably Wednesday, sometime around here, we're gonna be running these things if the ground dries out. What we actually need, I hate to say it, but we need like an inch of soft rain with like 76-degree weather to make this dirt do its cycle.
Okie dokie, guys. We're back in the excavator again. Let's get some more trees ripped out.
What are you guys working on?
Getting the lawnmower out ready for lawn mowing season.
No, that'd be good. Gives Natalie something to do.
He won't let me mow his lawn. It's gotta be perfect.
That I usually don't get to mow either. Kind of a little picky for it, isn't he? I forgot, Cooper has a special way he likes to mow the lawn. He's been that way. He likes stripes in it and whatever. I got kicked off the mower a couple years ago because I didn't do it right. The way I look at it, if he wants to mow the lawn, I will let him mow the lawn. A couple years ago when Mama Cornstar mowed the lawn, she took the clothesline and everything down with the mower, so she got the boot also. It's hard to keep the kids happy sometimes, but you know what? I am so glad that they want to do these things. I won't argue.
You want to help me hang out the sheets? Yeah, it's Sunday, isn't it? Day that we hang out the sheets is Sundays. See where I have to use so many clothespins? They're hanging on for life. Time to crank the 80s tunes and get to work. I like this little roller. This little roller is about the right size for working in here. Crocs are good work shoes, don't you think? Thank the Lord, I finally finished these off. Gotta remember not to buy 2 or 3 bags of these ever again. Oh, good, my lawn man is back in business. Well, what do we have here? It's like an excavator. Wonder who that could be.
I'm just about ready to start the Hagee sprayer and see if I can wiggle it out of the tight corners. If not, I'm gonna make a new hole in the side of the building and call the neighbor up and see if he'll patch it up for us. When I was a little bitty boy, I let this thing sit out one day in front of our house and some pigs got out and they chewed up the seat. Cooper and Natalie are trying to wash up the lawnmower right now. I don't know who's getting wetter, the lawnmower or them.
I actually showered today.
Okay, Natalie, Cooper's busy, so you tell me what Cooper's doing.
He's changing the oil in their lawnmower.
Just gotta put air in the tires and put oil in it.
Summer's gonna be over here pretty soon, Natalie. And if you would you change the oil in her car for us?
I don't know how to do that.
Cole was able to train Neva, so we're gonna train Natalie how to change oil in her car. Cooper's doing some really good thinking right now. He's pouring used oil out of 5-gallon buckets into a little tote out here. This is probably like a 140-gallon tote. He's pouring used oil in it. What are you using for a funnel there, Cooper?
Good old traffic cone.
That's pretty smart thinking.
Whoops.
It's working. Then what we do with our used oil, we have a neighbor that takes it and he burns it in his oil burner to heat a shop during the winter. It don't take long to get a bunch of oil in 5-gallon buckets when you change some of the bigger engines, hold 10 gallons each, so you change 4 or 5 things, you got 40, 50 gallons pretty quick of used oil. He's kind of a slob. You ought to see him eat at the kitchen table. Oh, there's filters in there, bud. Oh, you got it under control. Changing the oil on the Hagee sprayer here, so I've been up and down filling it up with oil, trying to get it ready to roll. Think we got the oil changed in her. We got the inner and outer air filter changed on it. Fuel filters, think she's getting real close to being ready. Probably 8 o'clock, temperature's dropping fast outside. We're gonna go call it quits. Mama Cornstar just sent a text down that it's supper time.
Oh no, I melted the handle on my coffee pot.
Hey there, Mama Cornstar.
Hey.
Supper's about ready. I got your text. We are so ready to eat your good cooking. Did we ever tell you you're a great cook?
No.
And I'm never make up stories either.
Well, you have to eat it because that's all there is.
You always want to make sure your loved one knows you appreciate everything they do in the house.
Well, howdy there. Lately people have been saying, oh, you haven't been in your videos with the formal outro. Well, you're right. I've been doing daily videos lately, so by the time I get up at 7 in the morning and go to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't usually feel like recording an outro at the end of it, so I've just been trying some different stuff. I hope you guys have been liking what's going on. I've been really liking doing these daily things, but speaking of daily videos, planting season is here. I would like to continue pumping out these daily videos for you guys, but working over 20 hours a day during planting season is not uncommon in the slightest. That means I don't exactly have a lot of time to edit, but no need to fear because Neva is here. Neva is going to be stepping in a little bit as the role of the editor during these super busy seasons, so if you notice any changes in some editing stuff, That's why. Neva is an extremely fast learner, so she's gonna do fantastic. So I just thought I'd fill you guys in on a little bit of behind the scenes stuff, because you guys see all the work that goes on the farm, but you don't see the 6 hours of work it takes to put together one of these videos. Not that I'm complaining about it at all, because I really like making them, and I'm glad you guys like tuning in to watch. The channel wouldn't be anything if it weren't for you guys, so thank you very much. Alright, here's your formal outro for you guys. This is the end of the video, guys, so remember, if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or ideas, be sure to write it down in the comments, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.